Hey, what's up, everybody? Hope you're doing well out there and having a wonderful day. Today, I wanted to talk to you about despair. What do you do when you've hit a bottom? What do you do when you are feeling so helpless, so hopeless, that you can't see any way out? This could be crippling depression, could be a financial situation where you're so broke, you don't know how you're gonna pay your expenses for the month or get food for yourself or your family. This could be relational, where you feel completely alone, just had a serious breakup. Any of these things and much more can be that bottom that you hit. What do you do when you hit that bottom? Well, there's an ancient Germanic word for the energy that's present when you've hit a bottom, when you're feeling a force of friction in your life. The ancient Norse and Germanic peoples called it NAUTHIZ, and its pictographic representation is a rune. It looks sort of like a skewed cross, but it's actually two sticks being rubbed together, and those two sticks represent this friction, this force of friction in the universe. The ancients understood that this was a natural force. When you rub two sticks together, that friction eventually it creates a spark, and that spark creates fire. What does fire do? It gives us warmth, it gives us the ability to cook our food, it gives us comfort in the dark of night. So friction is actually a force in the universe, a natural way of the season of things. When you're experiencing this friction, oftentimes it feels like the world is coming down on you. It feels like you have no control over your life or the situation. Well, my friends, that friction can be used. It can be utilized as a creative force. Think about this. The last time that you were having a really hard time, think about a period in your life where you were at an absolute bottom. How were you feeling in that moment? Desperate, sad, depressed, anxious? Maybe you're trying to cope and you're looking at external forces to help you cope, whether it's a substance or a behavior, whatever your coping mechanism may be, to help you get out of this uncomfortable feeling, this uncomfortable friction, this force that seems to be pressing down on you and you see no way out. That's actually one of the most beautiful places to be, because it's an opportunity. If you can change your frame of thinking from shit, this is happening to me, and I don't know what to do about it, I feel stuck, I'm never gonna get out of this, to, okay, I'm feeling the friction, I'm feeling the heaviness, I'm feeling like there's no way out. That's NAUTHIZ, that's that friction. And if you can use that friction to generate a creative spark, if you can use this opportunity to start seeking and looking for answers, then you can harness its power. Once you internalize this concept and realize that that's a natural force in the universe, nothing's ever going to be perfect for the entirety of your life. Everything moves in waves. Everything is dynamic, including you. You're not a static being. You're always changing. In fact, your body is always dying and being reborn. Your cells are always dying and being reborn. It happens naturally. You are a flow. You are a dynamism, as is life. And the more that you realize that you are in flux and not a static being, the more that you begin to notice these patterns. And the ancients understood patterns far greater than we do today, at least most of us. If you're tuned into this channel and if you're tuned in to yourself, chances are you're aware of duality, you're aware of dynamism, you're aware of the influx nature of the universe. The ancient people were so aware of these patterns that they gave them names. All different cultures have symbol systems, whether it's runes or Hebrew letters or Sanskrit. They all had symbol systems because pictographs, they portray much more meaning than our Roman numerals or our English language or any language really that just uses letters and words. Symbols are like packets of information. They impress upon the consciousness and the subconscious more than mere words and letters can. When you unzip those packets of information, there's so much that is given to you, so much that is absorbed by your consciousness. And so the ancients gave them names, they gave them symbols. And they were aware of these symbols and patterns in their daily lives. They integrated them into their lives. So NAUTHIZ, this need force, when you're down and out and you don't have something, it creates a need in you. The only way to get that need is to pursue it, to seek a solution, to find out for yourself how you can overcome that need. Rub those two sticks together, my friends. Create fire, sustain yourself, create that comfort. Nobody's going to do it for you. You're the only one who can decide where your life goes, who can change your life situation, who can create the type of life that you're proud of, that you're happy to live, and whatever that may be. For a broke man, that's abundance. For one who is hungry, it's food, sustenance. There are so many different things in this world that we can do to elevate ourselves and bring ourselves to a higher state of being. And it starts with self-awareness. It starts with being connected to this world around us. So if you're down and out, if you're at a bottom, if you are truly struggling and you see no way out, I implore you, start seeking, start reaching out to somebody, anybody in your circle, or even if you don't know somebody and you feel like they have something that might help you, I encourage you to have the courage to ask for help. Put yourself out there, because you can either stay in this bottom, and I tell you, there's always farther down to go, because if you don't find yourself out of this bottom, you can either die or be imprisoned or be alone and miserable for your entire life. It can always get worse, but it can always get better. And even if you step up just one little step, that's a win. That's going to have an effect on your physiology, and it's going to motivate you to keep going. So try and find a way to just get one small win. Maybe you're paralyzed on the couch with depression and anxiety and you can't move. You don't know what to do. Trust me, I've been there. I struggled with paralyzing depression, anxiety, and addiction for almost half my life. So I understand how hard it is to even get yourself moving, to get yourself up, to do something, just anything to get yourself out of this state. It feels so challenging. What's one simple thing you can do? What's one simple win that you can give yourself? Maybe it's going for a walk. Maybe it's cleaning up your apartment or your house. Maybe it's just getting dressed, taking a shower and getting dressed so you feel clean. Maybe it's going to the grocery store. Anything, something simple that feels... When everything feels hard, it's hard to do anything. But if you can do one small thing, that's going to have an energizing and uplifting effect. Anyways, I hope this was helpful. I hope that you can cultivate an understanding of the pattern of NAUTHIZ, the pattern of need, and use it as a fuel for creation. If this video was helpful for you, please just like, subscribe, and tell me in the comments what you want to hear more about. I'm doing this because I'm feeling called to share everything in my life that has helped me overcome darkness, that has helped me come out and be myself, be more myself than ever. This is a calling. So please leave in the comments. What do you want to hear about? What do you want to learn about? What would you like me to share about? I've got all kinds of stories from the world of addiction, from my hero's journey to the underworld of depression, anxiety, addiction, loss, being broke, being homeless. Tell me I'm here. I'm here for you. Much love, and I'll catch you on the next one.